Hello, everybody. Welcome into Can Stop Live with the Zoom homies, and I will tell you, I am going to be the echo. And just like I called it, I was the echo. I forgot I was doing stuff earlier that required the audio to be on the streamer, and I forgot to turn it off. Welcome into January 8th. 2 more days, and we'll be hearing someone. Oh, no, we won't, because he's banned for 2 more weeks. We got the homies of Bill, Rich, Sam, Greg, Jeff Pearl, Jeff Ryman. Now, before you boys think you're going to get together, I'm going to move you around so you cannot be anywhere
Oh,
near
damn it.
close to one another.
Oh shit, man.
And take care of that right
So
now.
happy together.
Well, maybe. I'm doggone it. I'll tell you what, I'm beginning. There we go. Now I got you on opposite ends of the Hollywood squares. Yeah, on the spectrum.
I'm
I
the
don't
bad
know.
one.
On mine, Greg's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm up top.
Yep, it changes. But according to what's going out over YouTube, I'm in the middle. Bill's in the. Bill never changes position. He's
Yeah, the
always
left,
in the
top left
upper
corner.
left.
Yes.
He knows something we don't.
Yes, he does.
So, and he's keeping it
I've
to
read it with a
himself.
sledgehammer.
Oh, is that what it is? All right. John Williams says, "At me, good to see me." Yep, nothing usual, nothing normal about this group. Jim says, "No, that's true. I don't think I can go all the way back to the beginning of chat. It looks like One Fish 26 was first. KKS Travel and Education Vlogs was second. Darren was third.
Nope, Greg was first.
Greg was first. Well, I can't get that far back. Let me see if I unpin. Let me see by unpinning that. Yeah, actually, Tony Wallow was first at 207. Yeah, and then Sam, and then KKS Travel and Education Vlogs, then Darren, then Lorna, who very kindly let everybody know there was a trailer added. Then Greg, who's what, sixth, and he said third place. That's that Maryland math.
Yeah.
It's all good. He had.
That's all I could see.
Well, on your screen, maybe.
Yeah.
And then Jeff Ryman said there was one problem with the trailer. Well, there's several problems, but I'm working on it. And then Jeff Pearl, Ski Man, said what he said. Rick Lakes joins us in chat. Hello, Rick. Sebastian
Hey,
Cristobal
Greg.
Valdez
Look.
Bastillas. Hola. See, I spoke Spanish there. John Williams says, good to see me. Yep. Jim says there's nothing normal. No, clearly not. Abby normal? Yes, yes. That's yeah. Speaker bot will be back. I've still got it in repairs, so to speak. And I'll tell you guys, I didn't do anything tonight. I dropped her off. Indiana basketball started at 7. They were playing USC, and I wanted to watch that game. Pretty interesting game. They pulled it out by 13, but it was touch and go there for a while. And then the Pacers were on, so I kept bouncing back and forth between the professional game and the college game. Pretty happy. Both teams won. So, and I had to go out and start the car twice because of the battery incident from earlier today, and I'm going to start it at least 2, maybe 3 more times between now and 6 o'clock in the morning. So that was my day. Oh yeah, we had Doug on Zoom earlier today, and we can discuss that after the show is over. And I know it was recorded by 2 people, Ryan and Doug himself, so that somebody could get Chris a copy of it, because Chris didn't make it, which is fine. We understand he was a little bit under the weather.
What exactly was it?
We will discuss that after the show. It's a double secret probation Animal House type of deal. I shouldn't tell you the movie though, but it's just something Doug wants to try over the next few days. And then Toga Toga, yeah. Toga Toga. That's a good movie. Couldn't be done nowadays, but back then it could be done. That was a really good movie. So, anybody got anything? Anything exciting happened today?
Well, I got temporarily done with that little project I've been leaving to work on
Yeah,
for the last 2-3 days.
You got it temporarily done or done?
Well, I got enough done before we're having a Zoom meeting tomorrow morning about it.
Oh, Okay.
So I got all the stuff done I was supposed to have done before the meeting. Made some recommendations that some of the people are not going to like because it's going to cause more work, but it's the right way to do things.
Right. You're talking about the scene from the cafeteria, Jim. That's pretty good when you see one little line and you know where that's coming from. So I got to add Firefox.
Yeah.
You know what he's talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, they've revised our weather schedule. We only have snow predicted for Friday now, not Friday, Monday, which will be good because our road in front, our street in front, still snow covered, even though they allegedly plowed it. The main streets around here are just a little bit wet, but they're clear, so you can drive the speed limit. I got in the driveway with no problem. Of course, the driveway's clear right now, so it shouldn't have been a problem. And I did back the car in the outside event that the doggone battery's dead again in the morning. I have to have somebody come give me a jump to get it started. And then if that's the case,
how did that stuff work that your little brother recommended for clearing the snow? Did it help any?
Yeah, it actually does. It actually does a really good job.
What is it? I mean, I know it's not rock salt.
It's just called ice melt. It's got
some other kind of
something chloride, potassium, and something magnesium. I'll look at it.
Sodium
and magnesium chloride.
It's good. It's good. I put it on her driveway after her dad used the snowblower to clear it, and I put it on mine, and it completely melted it down to back to bare blacktop. So that was good.
Magnesium citrate.
Could be.
I
know.
That's prep. That's what it is.
Jim's on an Animal House quote roll. He can't do that to our pledges. Only we can do that to our pledges. It was such a good movie.
Yes, it was.
I tell you. That was so fun. I may have to go find it tonight and rewatch it since I'm probably going to be up all night anyway. Yeah, I went out to start the car to warm it up, and it wasn't dead, but it wasn't going to start the car. So fortunately, my neighbor across the street was home, and he's helped me out last year.
Why was your battery low?
I don't know, because I started the car Monday to back it out so the heater guy could get in here. So it was good Monday, but it never ran Monday afternoon or Tuesday or today.
Well,
I guess the cold. I don't know.
it could be the battery, or you could have a loose connection, or the alternator might not be
charging
quite enough.
I hope it's the battery. It's still under warranty. I'll just take it back to O'Reilly and get a new one.
It's a Honda in there, John says.
Yeah, it is a Honda. Yes, I do know it's a Honda.
They're known for their engines.
You might have a loose connection or some corrosion someplace along the cable that where all
or you have a parasitic draw somewhere, maybe.
Yeah,
that can happen too.
Well, I made sure tonight that everything's turned off. There's even the headlights are in the off position, not the auto
but Ken
position.
wasn't letting any of the parasites in tonight, so
Oh, I better leave now.
Oh me, I was kind of shocked.
well, that's where the current went then. If it shocked you,
Yeah, I sat down, pushed the button. Yeah, it was kind of ironic too, because I walked it back into the house. I said, "You might want to call them and tell them you might be running a little late, if at all, tonight." And she goes, "Oh, you're kidding." I said, "No, the car won't start." So she was like, "What are we going to do?" I said,
now if you have it all the way up at the top of the driveway, if it's not slick, can you put it in neutral, turn the key on, let it roll down the hill, and kick it into gear to start it?
I don't think you can do that with a manual transmission.
Oh no, manual.
I mean, an automatic. You can do it with the manual. Yes.
You can't do it with an automatic.
Not an automatic, no.
It'll go click,
Yeah, it depends on the kind
Yeah.
of yeah.
Well, it was the battery. Now it's the transmission. And that was the other thing is when Lynn came over to do it, I was like, how close can you get? And he says, I've got, I think he said 35, 40 feet cables. I said, well, that's good. We barely, I mean, I got his truck that close to my back bumper, and it barely made it from his battery to my battery.
I have one of those things I bought at Costco years ago where you stick it in the outlet inside the house, and when it gets all the way charged up, it's got enough current to start the vehicle, supposedly.
Yeah.
But it's getting old enough now that I've been having some problems with it. I mean, it also works to air up your tires.
Yep.
And it would not pump up my tires the last time I tried to use it.
Battery.
So I brought it inside and plugged it back into the outlet. And if you do that, then it'll work for a little while. But it's getting a little bit old. So I went back. I have another one of those air pump things that you hook in what I call the cigarette lighter. I mean, we don't have cigarette lighters anymore.
Yeah, those are pretty obsolete.
DCL.
Yeah, if it's
you got a heater around the oil filter and around the battery.
I thought about seriously putting the heater out there, but then I don't know where I could put it to have 3 feet behind it and 3 feet in front of it before the car. I know it would keep it warm because I used it tonight and it warmed the living room up to 85 degrees again, and it was hot. I was sweating. So, but I don't know that I want to necessarily plug it in and leave it running unattended all night either. So,
well, one of the things my dad did in the past when he had his mail route, he had his old Chevrolet truck out there, and he got a heater for the block, and you knock out one of the
freeze
plugs
plugs.
at the bottom of the block,
Yeah.
and there's a seal in a way that you stick your little heater element inside the block, and then he would just run an extension cord out from the house during cold weather.
Yep.
And he'd go out in the morning to go to work on his mail route and start her up, and he already had heat. I mean, because the water was warm already.
Not a bad idea.
And I get good new stuff like that in Alaska as well, I'm told. I mean,
Yeah, it gets so cold there. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's pretty doggone cold here right now. I think our overnight low is going to be 7, is what they said. Currently, we are 14. So we're going to go down to 7. That's chilly.
Yep. First thing you want to do, Ken, if you do get it running and get out, check it. Have either autos. Well, not unless you can test it yourself. Has autos in one of these places. Check. They'll be able to check the capacity.
Yeah,
it's actually. Yeah.
I'm going to take it to O'Reilly tomorrow.
There you go. Yep.
Just to be safe, even if it starts up just fine, I'm still going to take it.
Man, if you hook it up
receipt.
yourself, it'll tell you if you got voltage, but
Yeah.
you need to have a load on it and use a tester.
Right.
For
Yep.
sure.
B.A. Stringer's in the house. He says it's cold here also, but I like going outdoors. It's much easier than going out windows. True. Madison's at 11 degrees. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. It is cold. It is very cold.
Well, it's warmed up a little bit. I was looking at the weather out where I grew up, and it was below 0 Fahrenheit out there a day or two ago at night.
That's cold.
Yep.
It is cold.
We used to say that was colder than a witch's tit in the brass bra.
I wouldn't know how cold that would be because I have no personal experience, but I'll take your word for it.
We are on YouTube.
Yeah,
if
but
I get
that's
deep
not
for that, I
profanity.
mean, come on. I mean, some of the stuff they're
not
showing on
profanity.
YouTube nowadays, please. But it's kind of interesting. Well, we'll talk about that here in a minute. Jim says it's 19 in his neck of the woods, 14 where Rick's at. It's cold.
Weather for Hornell.
Yeah, speaker by
Oh,
not
that's
running.
one fish. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. We're at 10:14 and 40 seconds. So by the time I say thank you to everyone, it'll be the 15 minutes. That seems to be working out pretty good for now. Also want to thank just a generic thank you everyone on YouTube. If you want to join us on Zoom, the email's on the screen. Thank you, Rick. Or,
Oh.
thank you, William. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Ken. Oh, wait, that's me. Never mind. Don't thank me. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Chris. See everyone tomorrow. Is Doug got a show tomorrow? He did say he was doing one, right? Or did he? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I got to get with Sam on how he did that. That looks really neat, how he brought that in to OBS like that on Zoom. See everybody tomorrow on Doug's. If he has a show, if not, I'll see you tomorrow on my show at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Thank you guys for being here. If you have the Zoom creds, join us on Zoom. I think you'll find it quite interesting. Maybe.